Chris, they think we haven't seen The Lion King. There are no apes in The Lion King. There's not one ape. There's a baboon, Rafiki. He is actually central to the story, but there's not one ape in the movie. So let's just be for real right now. It is not racist because it is offensive. It is offensive because it is inherently racist. The trope about depicting black people as animals goes all the way back to white Europeans looking for a justification for colonization and the enslavement of African people. And it gained prominence in the 1700s and 1800s, and it became a racial, like a scientific theory. I'm using air quotes. And it was a mainstream theory that put a hierarchy that said white Europeans were at the top and Africans were at the bottom. And apes, depiction of apes was very central to this theory. They were at the bottom. They were closer to primitive beings such as apes. Therefore, black people, specifically in that time, Africans, were more better suited for forced labor and domination. So it is racist because the root of this theory, this trope, this joke, okay, that the White House is talking about, is rooted in the ability to dominate, rape, pillage, and inflict violence upon black people.
What's happening? Here we go again. So at the end of the day, sorry about that, it was my phone. So the president is involved in some more shenanigans. Nobody's surprised. The Lion King, Obama, the monkey reference, white people and other conservatives that are black people and non-white people. It's not a big deal. It's the liberals. It's the woke. And it's like, okay. Here's the thing, though. This behavior isn't surprising. America's racist. Now it's trying to tiptoe around being racist, and we got racism at the highest office. No duh, like okay, this is how it normally goes. And what's interesting to me is the outrage. Look, here it's very simple. White people say they're going to do something, it doesn't succeed, and then they do something as a diversion to get your attention because they effing up. We're gonna buy Greenland. We're going to kidnap the president of Venezuela. We're gonna do it's just shenanigans after shenanigans, and we need to do all of these things. It looks like basically self-sabotage and self-implosion before the midterms. And people like the midterms is a long way away, Jack. Okay. So these antics and this type of behavior, it's par for the course. I think, honestly, us as black people, in a general sense, we've accepted what America is and we're desensitized to a lot of it. It's just we don't like to have the conversation with y'all playing dumb. Like, I don't know what happened. I don't understand what's going on. It's like, bro, look, man, white supremacy is failing. It's a failing dynamic. It's always actually failed. You get what I'm saying? It like, what has white supremacy done? Like, there's a clip, I was looking for it too, of people in Europe, I think the UK, and the lady was like, colonization helped the world, and it's like, and the people was like, no, it really didn't. And she was trying to, and they were telling her, what good has colonization done? And basically, she thinks going places, destroying other people's homes and stuff, and then quote unquote helping them, rebuild at the minimal level, for your benefit while you steal their stuff and use it to put money in your pocket in Europe was a great was somehow a fair trade. It's stupid, but but this concept, here is the same thing. Is this white supremacy, and nobody can tell you what has it actually done that's been a good thing. It's been a self-serving thing for white people, but this is what happens when um you know the jig is up. And I said years ago the jig was up, but there is no intelligence, there is no ingenuity, there is no plan, there is no this is all a distraction. No, it's just stupid people in powerful positions because of white supremacy. That's it. The other thing is, I'm tired of like all of you people who, it's not just pro Trump, because Trump is just the Trump is the face for white supremacy in politics, and that I'm tired of y'all trying to turn be like, this is not what I voted for. Well, see, I voted like this because I knew he was going to mess it up. This is I just wanted to show America what America is. No, no, you voted because you thought this was going to be a win for white people. You thought this was going to be Jim Crow 2.0, but what it basically is incompetence infinity. And all of you people, well, we're going to blame the blacks. We're going to blame these people. We're going to blame that people. We're going to, it's everybody else's fault. It ain't helping you fix this country at all. And it's never helped you fix this country. Basically, what America was built on was using other people to do the heavy lifting while like using all the other people in this country for the benefit of white people. That's it. And now, you know, maybe y'all can make AI your new slave, and it's not gonna happen. But the idea, like, people are playing stupid, people are playing games. Hey man, hey, listen. All of you people who've been on this conservative kick, the best hope you can get is you lose in the midterms, and the quote unquote Democrats bring America's vibe back to normalcy. Because if I was in charge, I'd be like, no, let the Republicans win the midterms. Let them continue this. They burn it. They gonna burn it all down, thinking that everybody's doing the right thing, and everybody's gonna suffer. So be it. And other people are like, but what about but black people? You're gonna suffer too. And don't you? No, no. So what? So what? Like we've been through worse. We've been through worse. We'll make it. You know. Question is, will you? Because at the end of the day, man, politics, like at this particular juncture, you're seeing what American politics isn't politics. It's just propaganda and entertainment. And this goes, even to the Congress. When they have these interactions with the public, or these depositions that they want to have, you see most of the politicians are stupid. They ask stupid questions. They do stupid. They don't do anything actually constructive. So, excuse me. So ultimately, let these people keep messing up. But are we offended? Oh, you're disrespecting us black folks. And truth be told, we don't care that y'all call you're a monkey. Okay, congratulations, you called me a monkey. You eat chicken and watermelon. Congratulations. We eat fruits, chicken, bananas, and water. We eat fruits and protein. Oh, we don't give a fuck. Like, look at you. Look at you. You're black. Yep. Okay. We like being ourselves. You got an issue with it, and if everything was so great for being white and white supremacy, y'all for y'all to have it so great, y'all sure don't celebrate it. All y'all do is hate on everybody else. That's what y'all think is great. We hate you. You see my greatness. We put out propaganda that hopefully the world hates you. You see my greatness? No, you're just a hater. That's it. For the dumbest reasons. We're the smart ones. Damn. Are you? You're so smart you continuously do dumb stuff. But, being white covers that up. But it really doesn't cover it up. But getting back to the other stuff, like, you're gonna have all these people playing, the disrespect isn't disrespect. And it's like, okay, whatever. All you conservatives, I swear, y'all gonna go, oh, it was a rough time in my life. I was on meth. I have traditional family values, and half of y'all that say y'all got traditional family values, y'all really in the closet. You're Christians and traditional family values in American. Half of you cats doing that, y'all in the closet, or y'all sexual deviants. If you not in the closet, you know what I'm saying? You're liars, you cheats, you thieves. You're ungodly, but we're gonna keep the rhetoric. It's like, okay, all right, man. But I mean, nobody's surprised. Nobody looks at these situations, and go, oh, didn't see that type of stuff coming. Yeah, man, and some more stuff gonna happen. And there's gonna be more dumb decisions made, and there's gonna be more ignorant things that are done to get people, oh, look at what they did again. It's like, oh, okay. This is so predictable. The worse the country gets, the worse the economy gets, the worse the decision making gets, the more you're gonna see these shock value BS tactics. It is what it is, But hey, like they say, this is America. But tell me what you think. Like, share, subscribe. Catch you on the next one. Peace.